So I know in training today there was a lot going on with Goobric and Octopus, so I wanted to kind of make a video that'll walk you through each of the steps. So here is a copy of my writing rubric that I use. So I'm going to use this to demonstrate the process. So here's my criteria, and then I assigned a points value to them. So in a new tab, I'm going to open Google Sheets. So sheets.google.com. And I'm going to open a blank sheet. And I'm going to title this Writing Rubric. Column A is going to be my criteria, and column B is going to be my points values. So my first criteria is statement of purpose, introduction/thesis. So we want to leave this box here blank. So my first criteria is statement of, what did I say? Statement of purpose/thesis. My second section is organization, then textual support, and then development of evidence, historical relevance, and then grammar. Okay, so for science, you guys might have like procedure, results, whatever is on your rubric, you can put here in this criteria. So for the essay, there's like 7 things, but maybe it's just a worksheet they did, so there's going to be only one criteria, like completion. And then you could put the point values they can receive at the top. All of my point values are divisible by 5, so I'm going to do 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Okay? In these boxes right here, that's where my descriptors are going to go. So, for example, I'm going to open it so I can copy and paste. But my first descriptor is responds to all parts of the prompt. So that would be 25 out of 25. Responds to all parts of the prompt. That might be a descriptor for 25 out of 25. A 10 might be attempts to respond to prompt. And so in these boxes, I'm going to put all the criteria. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in all the criteria, and then we'll come back and we'll go through the rest of the process. Okay, so here's my completed rubric. I put in some of the items, not all of the items, but here's the category. Here's my descriptor, like the qualitative part of it, and then the point value is at the top. So in a completely different spreadsheet, I'm going to create the essay grade sheet. In this document, so not my rubric document, a new document, I'm going to go to add-ons, select get add-ons, search for Doctopus, add the free Doctopus, choose my account, allow permissions to everything, So now I have Doctopus. So what I want to do in my brand new grade sheet document is I want to launch Doctopus. Here we go. So I'm going to select the mode. So I'm going to ingest a Google Classroom assignment, which means I'm going to pull an assignment from Google Classroom and bring it into this spreadsheet. I'm going to select period 1. And I'm going to select an essay. So it's going to take a while to bring it all in, but I'm going to select this essay, Free Blacks in the North. And I made a template for this student, so they all already have a document. So I'm going to ingest everything, even if it hasn't been turned in. And there's only a few students who haven't turned anything in. So I'm going to ingest everything that students have submitted or not submitted. And remember, this part can take a while. Okay, so now I'm going to ingest all of the files. Remember, this can take a while again. Okay, so all my files are now ingested. And so I'm going to attach a Goobric. So I'm going to select Attach a Goobric. I'm going to go to My Drive. And I'm going to select the writing rubric because that's the rubric I just made. So I'm going to select that. Attach the rubric. So remember, this takes a while. So I'll let it ingest and then I'll come back. So this file is really big because these are student essays. So it took forever to ingest the file, and I cut out all the waiting that I had to do while it ingested or put it all into the spreadsheet for me. So still waiting. Sorry guys, I know this is long. Okay, yay! Alright, so now I can go in and assess each document. So I'm going to open, let's open someone I know is done. Here we go. Open this. So I open the essay. My rubric's going to show at the top. The student's essay will show down below. Oh, look at, there we go. Student didn't turn in their essay. All right. Okay, we'll go with this essay. So, the rubric's at the top, so I'm looking for the statement of purpose and thesis. So I can go, and her thesis should be right here at the end. And I can grade it. Responds to the prompt, someone responds to the prompt, attempts to respond to the prompt, does not attempt to respond to the prompt. She responds to all parts of the prompt. Then I can click on organization. Is there proper formatting? So she has a heading, it's double spaced, it looks like it's all Times New Roman 12. So items or includes proper formatting. Then I can look for textual support. So I can see that she cited something here, 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 here. And we're going to give her a 5 because I don't see all of the proper things that I should. So we're going to give her a 5. Then the development of evidence for sake, we're going to give her a 5. Historical relevance, we're going to give her a 10. And then grammar, we'll go ahead and give her a 15. Okay, so her essay is scored. So I'm going to go back to my essay grade sheet. And I graded this student's paper. Okay, so I'm going to submit her score. Come back to my grade sheet, and here I have all the points. Okay, so what I want to do is click on the comment column. Okay, I'm going to insert left. I'm going to title the column SUM. And then here's all the scores for each of the sections. So I'm going to hit in this box equals SUM parentheses, and I'm going to select all of the boxes that I want it to add together, close parentheses, tab, and this will be the grade that the student gets on the essay. Okay? You can click this little box here and drag down, and it'll create the scores for the essay. If you do this in the top box and then drag, it will automatically apply the formula to all of those boxes. So that is how Goobric works. That is how Doctopus works. I'm going to put together the worksheets for you guys and hopefully have at least an electronic copy to you by the end of this week. And if you want a paper copy, let me know.